Hi guys, my name's Seb Tudor, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about visualization. And the thing that I want to talk about primarily is the fact that visualization is a huge part of coaching. It's one of the big things that I do very early on in any session with a person when we start working on a thing. And the thing that stands out to me is that visualization is such a powerful tool that very few people like look on in a positive way. Like the number of times that I end up talking to people and or have been in a situation where I've been witness to this being discussed, and that's the kind of like, oh well, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And that whole like element, it's a question that people just go, oh yeah, well, you know, the where do I see myself in 5 years question. I'll be doing this. It's a question that people tend to brush off, but it's actually an invitation for you to have a sit down and real think about where you want to be, what you want to do, how you're going to get there. And so the visualization that I usually do with people often comes down to like asking questions, as most of coaching does, and it comes down to me asking questions about kind of how they think they'll feel, what will they see, what will they hear, what will they hear people saying, yeah, how will they look if they look in a mirror at themselves, how will they look compared to how they look now, you know, and as a result that kind of broadening and that narrowing down, both the broadening of the situation that you're putting them into and the narrowing down of all of the elements of that allow people to use their imagination to see themselves where they want to be and where they're going to be. And as a result, then think about it like a maths problem. If you've got the result of like 4, then you've got lots of little paths, or a couple of different paths that you can take to get to that place, to that result, and you can reverse engineer it however you like. You know, you could have 2 and 3, 3 and sorry, that's a 5. You could have 2 and 2, or 4 ones, or a 3 and a 1, or you could flip them all around the other way so that you're doing them in the wrong order, and you could do it any which way just to get to that result. You could do it in 0.5 increments all the way up to getting to that 4, you know, and yeah, if you don't know what the 4 is, then you can't measure your success, you can't know where you're going, you're going to waste a lot of energy, you can't know what the composite parts need to be. So if I am sat there with someone and they say to me, they give me the good details, you know, I'll look like this, I'll be wearing a suit instead of wearing my McDonald's uniform, I will have finished my degree, and as a result I'll hear a lot of people around me talking about the stuff that I've been doing on my degree, but we'll be doing it. You know, we'll be talking about nuclear reactors that spin, or we'll be talking about the way that the laws are being formed, or we'll be talking about that's what I'll hear from people, and I'll you know hear all those things in a good way. It'll be a good conversation. When I look in the mirror, I would imagine I might look a little bit more tired, but I stand out and I'm proud and I'm happy. I look healthy even if I look a little bit worn down and tired, you know, and life is good because I'm smiling. You know, all of those things then give them this place that they want to be, this goal, this, so they want to be happy, they want to be healthy, they might be willing to work hard for it because they're going to look a little tired, but they're going to be professional, they're going to be stood there as part of their environment, and they're going to be working on what they've worked towards at this time. And so then all you need to do is trace that back. All you need to look is, you know, it's like, so what is it that's going to get you from that point back in time to us? And then once you've worked out that little line between the end result and where you are, then all you need to do is flip it round and start doing it. You know, it can be really difficult to visualize some things because there is always going to be some uncertainty, yeah, but the visualization of the big things that you want. You know you want them. So work out the specifics of them. Picture them in your head. Picture them in a way that you best interact with. You know, I tend to write things down because I enjoy writing. So I have in a couple of places the things that I want to see, the things that I want to do, and how I want to get there. And I'm working as hard as I can to make those things realities. Whether or not reality always plays ball with me, you know, the white and grey that you should now be able to see in my hair because I've sorted out my picture quality, should be quite evidence that it, you know, it doesn't go my way all the time. But what it comes down to is I still have that end goal, and just because I've had one too many twos thrown in my face so that I've overshot or I've undershot or whatever, that still means that I can eventually still get to 4. I might just need to add some more steps. So it's a challenge, but it's not a final result until I'm done. And I wouldn't be able to do that. My clients wouldn't be able to do that. People around me that I talk to about this kind of stuff wouldn't be able to do that if they didn't have that end goal that they can pinpoint first. Now I've got some things that I want to do with you guys that are kind of special that are coming up that relates back to this. But the thing that I want to ask you guys right now is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Yeah? And have a good think about it. What do you want to look like in 5 years? What do you want to be doing in 5 years? When you're doing what you want to be doing in 5 years, what do you hear? What do you smell? You know, how do you feel in what you're doing? I'd be fascinated to know. It's always nice to hear what people want to achieve. So, you know, please drop that down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you found this at all interesting or useful, then please drop me a like, share with anyone you think that would find it useful or interesting as well, and please subscribe for more. Take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow.